Yeah. So, and I don't, my feeling towards it have always been like, because I didn't know at first, when we first started discussing it, I was just like, whoa, I don't know anything about it. So you kind of like off standing. And I told my best friend, you know, in dealing with the chakras and your energy and things like that, and you just have to look and do more research into it. I told him, I was feeling down because of the stresses of work. And I said, I went through the clearing and he was just so excited. He was just like, okay, I don't know what that is. I said, but Ken, like after I went through it, like it made me feel light. And then once I did the what's the next one down?
So
The the
it's
uh
energetic, yeah, clearing and then shielding.
and then shielding, I felt like nobody contested. I felt like I was in like I was running down like and on the football field and just like nobody can touch me. And my mood has been happier. I'm much happier now. Um, and I don't even have the glasses yet. I can't wait to get my glasses and just be just be shielding things left and right. And I had my my sinus issue and I had
Hmm.
my eye issue. That first of all, I didn't think they was gonna pop up like it did. So when I did
On the
my
scanner.
scan, yeah,
Yeah.
when I did my scan of my body and it popped up, it was just like, okay, you have this problem. And I was just like, okay. And
Yeah.
then before I knew it, so I knew about the blood vessel from the scanner, not my eyes, because my eyes would normally get red at nighttime. Like after taking a shower, we have chlorine in our water that they put all kind of mess in there. I
Yeah.
have filters now, but normally my eyes would get red. So I didn't know that I had a burst blood vessel until I did the scanner. And when I did the scanner, the AO scan, that's when I was able to see it. I was like, makes sense. And then the next day it got worse. And then I started to, I did the frequencies and everything on it and just like, okay, everything go away. And I was like, oh man, this is like, we could talk about it, but it seems unreal, like you know,
Like in the
I've done it.
presentation, like Star Trek, right? It feels like
Yeah,
it's out of this world. Yeah.
yeah.
But it's complete, it's physics. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
using quantum physics. It's a science and it's in your hands.
Yeah. And I did one, so I got on Zoom
Yeah.
and I did a clearing frequency with my cousin. So he was just like, man, I don't know what to say. Like, I feel better just a little bit. Cause he's so skeptical. He's like, nah, man, like, you on that you doing something crazy. But when he went through it, he was just like, okay. And he got quiet. Normally he's talking, he's talkative like me. And he was like, he called me Book. He was like, Book, man, I don't know what to say, man. Like before I felt like jumping off the bridge, and now I feel like, he said that just to play around. He just,
Oh, okay. I was like, oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh, because I've heard that. I've heard that before.
No, 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 no. We, he always joked and stuff, acting crazy, but and then he was just like, man, I just feel light. He said I feel light, and he was at work. So I said,
Oh.
well, and after we did the clearing, again, that process, let's go ahead and do the shielding. And after we did the shielding, he was just like, and hopefully this thing stay like this because I feel a little bit lighter. I said, okay, you know,
Hmm.
we're gonna see, you know. So it's been good, and I've just been sharing it with people because people go through traumas every day. People go through problems and what they feel every day. So it's just something to light them up, make them feel happier, make them feel a little bit easier with all these pressures. And I'm an advocate. I just do it, just try it.
There you go. And how long have you had your scanner?
Oh,
How long have you been
what
using the app?
about a week? Is it a
Yeah.
week? About a week?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember actually it was within like 24 or 48 hours, if I'm not mistaken. You had we had connected and you had said, Temna, this, I feel good. I feel different. And you're like,
Yeah.
it was only 1 or 2 scans that you did.
Yeah.
I think you did the easy scan using the voice, and then it scans and optimizes your entire body. And then you listen to your balancing harmonics, right? Just like it suggested, right? But yeah, so it's something, it's beautiful because it's working energetically on that energetic level with the cells and just nudging those frequencies and nudging the cells, balancing them back into balance, whether it's the brain waves from trauma that are out of balance, right? The
Hmm.
energy waves, just putting that back into balance by listening to your balancing harmonics, those tones, and then the rest of the software where it's balancing your cells energetically on that cellular level, it makes a huge difference. That's what stress does to the body. It puts the body's energetic, um, uh, what should be in balance, it puts it into an imbalanced state. So all you're doing is you're nudging everything back into balance, and then those cells can function properly. Your nerve cells, when the brain's trying to
Hmm.
communicate with the body, but stress causes that process to just, it's kind of like backing up traffic, right?
Yeah.
So there is a backup in the nervous system. So your brain and the body is not connecting. You get stressed out. You can't think. It glitches, whatever. But that's exactly what the AO scanner is doing, is balancing those cells energetically. And it's a beautiful thing. That's why it works so fast, because it's
Hmm.
waves,
Yeah.
right? Split
Yeah.
second. We don't have
Listen,
time to waste.
I'm telling you, I had one of my scans, my nose was like this side was kind of clogged a little bit. It was like, I feeling a little bit pressure on this side, on my left side. And I did a frequency and I was just like, okay, I, that's strange. Like it's clear a little bit, it's clearing up. And I don't know what it was, and it was just clearing up. So I just go through the scanner. I haven't finished my basic
Training.
homework that I gotta
That's
do.
right. That's right. You got to do your homework.
Terrible in school with that. Terrible. But now
Well, you're in Temna school. You're gonna make
I
sure it's
know. I'm
complete.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yes,
That's
I felt
funny.
complete. But it was even with the basic, a little bit, the minor stuff that I know, it's been very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
It's been very
Mm-hmm.
helpful. So I enjoy it. I look for times to just go ahead and press that button and just go do a scan or something like that. I did a scan before I got here to this. I'm in like a coffee shop, and I did a scan before I got in here. I was just in the car, just
Yep.
closed my eyes, and I just did a scan.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking and everything, and I was just like, okay, cool. But most of the things that from yesterday, not today. And I know that the certain things that it pointed out, like my like the muscle, I guess it's the tightness in my muscle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had just got done working out, so I was just like,
It,
okay,
I love it. Well, and it gets to the point where these are so I've been using Scanner for quite some time, and I still like love hearing these aha moments, you know.
hmm,
So it gets to the point where using the app becomes second nature. It becomes a tool that you can use to continue to monitor your health, to maintain your mental, emotional, and physical health. And the fact that you have access to it again all the time, literally
oh yeah,
24/7. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
it's on your cell phone.
yeah,
Um, and I love doctors. They have their place, but their tests, you have to do a blood test. It's invasive and it takes time, and you have to have an appointment, and then you have to have a follow-up. It's such a process. This is showing, scanning on that, again, that energetic level and the cellular level way before things show up in blood tests. And
yeah,
you have access to it 24/7 with your subscription. So it's really it's very valuable. And again, I feel like the world just needs to know about it, which is why we share, right? We feel
oh yeah,
better, take care of ourselves, but always make sure that we share with others. So
yeah.
I'm really happy for you.